What's going on, guys? It's Alex here from TechG202. Today, we'll be taking a look at binary addition and subtraction. So, first, we're going to start with binary addition. So, what is it? Adding two binary numbers together. It's just like decimal addition, but only using zeros and ones. And because we're working with base 2, we can only use 0 and 1. There's no 2. So let's begin. So you might be given a question like the following. What is 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0 plus 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1? Well, let's begin. So first thing we're doing, 0 plus 1, just 1. It's just like regular decimal addition. Again, we're just working with zeros and ones here. So here we are now dealing with something a little different. It's 1 plus 1. In regular decimal, that would have been 2. And that is the case here as well. But we won't be writing down 2. We will be writing down 0 and then carrying the 1 over. So then again, it's we're dealing with 1 plus 1, which is 2. But we put down 0, carry the 1 up, and again, we put a 0 and carry the 1 over. Now, we are faced with a different situation yet again. So here we got 3 ones. So you might be wondering, well, what do we do here? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to place down a 1. So if you add up 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's 3. But again, since there's no 3, what we're going to do is we're going to write 1 and then carry 1. And again, we are faced with a similar issue. So we're just going to put down 1 and carry the 1 over again. And then right here, we are dealing with something more familiar, which is 1 plus 1, which is 2. And plus 0, still 2. But we're going to write down 0 and then carry the 1 over. 1 plus 0 plus 0 equals 1. So there is our answer right here. So let's see what we have. That would be A in our question that we have here. So that was binary addition. It's pretty straightforward and easy. Now, let's go to binary subtraction. Now, this one tends to be a little more trickier than binary addition. And you guys will possibly see why in this question. Now, for starters, here is some important things to note about binary subtraction. So, subtracting binary numbers is similar to subtraction in decimal, but you can only borrow in powers of 2. So, let's tackle this question and we will see it in practice. So, first, we are starting with this column right here, which I'll highlight for you guys. So, of course, you can't do 0 minus 1. We'll have to borrow from our neighbor. So, right, this is pretty similar to decimal. But the twist is the column that receives gets a value of 2. So then we do regular subtraction here. 2 minus 1, which is 1. And then I should have written this a little earlier, but because we borrowed here, it is 0. And we are faced yet again with a similar situation like we just faced in the first column. And again, we'll have to borrow. Becomes 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Next is 0 minus 0. 0 minus 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 0 Then we'll have to borrow here as well in this column. Column 4 becomes a 2. That becomes a 1 right there. And then this one is a 0. We just bring it down. 0 minus 0, 0 minus 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. And there is our answer, which is B. And that's how you do binary subtraction and addition. I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down if you have any questions. I will try my best to answer them as quickly and as soon as possible. And yeah, I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.